Good day, class. So today we'll be talking about the concept of exception handling in Python. So exception handling essentially is whenever there is an error in our code, there is an exception thrown. So exception handling in essence is how the strategy on how to handle the exception that it will not throw an error and stop our execution of our code. So, meron tayong apat, no, na blocks of code that normally is used in exception handling. Meron tayong try, except, ayan, try, except, else, and finally. So, yan yung apat na possible na blocks of code that you want to use when you are trying a code. So, essentially, ang try is where we encase yung code na gusto nating itry for possible errors. Except naman, handles the exception. It catches the exception. And then else is katulad ng if else. If there's no exception, then the code or the statement under it will be executed. And finally, para siyang yung context ng past. So, finally, tapos na yung exceptions. Now we will proceed to the next available line for execution. So, sample natin, meron tayong gustong i-divide. So, divide. Sabihin natin, create tayo ng function. Divide. Sabay, itong function divide natin will handle a value. Sabihin natin, value na lang. So, return. Sabihin natin, we want to divide 15 from the value given by our user. So, yeah, lagyan natin x equals int input enter number to divide. And then we call our function. So, divide x. Okay, let me just remove. Ayan. So, alam niyo na mangyayari. Dito, we created a division function that will divide 15 to any value that is entered by the user. Ito yung line kung saan hingi tayo ng input. And then, ito yung pagtawag ng function natin and pag-output ng function natin. Nirun natin. For example, enter number divide 2. Wait. Ayan. So, makita 7.5. Nagrarun naman siya. Diba? 15. Pag in-enter natin, lalabas possibly is 1. 1.0. Okay. Kasi naka-float ito eh. Yung symbol ng division natin. Now, in a scenario, for example, we want to divide or si user nag-enter siya ng 0. So, ano yung possible na maging answer? 15 divided by 0. By math rules, it is always not possible. So, may matuthrow na exception. No, may error. Sabi dyan, 0 division by 0. Ibig sabihin, 0 division error, may error. So, dun papasok yung exception handling natin. So, ano yung gusto nating i-try na code? Itong code na to. So, lalagay lang natin try. And then, the exception will be yung pangalan. 0 division error. Yan. Then, print tayo. You cannot divide by 0. By 0. Ayan. Lagyan lang space. Ayan. So, makita nyo, nandito yung try natin, nandito yung except natin. So, sa except, nilagay natin mismo yung exception. Yung exception name is ito, yung nakikita natin. So, 0 division error. So, pag nirun natin yan, pag nag-enter tayo ng 0, hindi na magka-crash or wala ng exception notice. Pero meron tayong authentication kay user na you cannot divide by 0. Now, yung none naman na ito is because we call a function and alam natin, hindi siya pwede mag-divide ng 0 kaya wala siyang na-return. So, yung none na nakita natin dyan, ibig sabihin, no value has been returned. Okay? Right? Now, if you want to disable yung none, hindi nyo makita, ilipat nyo yung itatry nyo. Dito nyo siya ilagay. Yan. Diyan nyo siya ilagay. So, itatry nyo yung ini-input ni user. Ay, sorry. Hindi ko pala ito na urong. Yan. And then, maglagay tayo indentation. And then, isama natin to dapat. Yan. So, pag run natin, enter number to divide. Pag enter ni ma'am 0, ayan, lalabas lang you cannot divide by 0. Ibig sabihin yan, hindi na napasa dito. Kaya wala nang non-value, hindi na nag-return. Kasi dito pa lang, in-assess na natin yung possible exception. Okay? So, yung try except. Now, yung else naman is, ganito class, mangyayari, kapag wala namang error, kunwari, may print yan, no? Diba, walang, sorry, naga-autocomplete kasi. If walang error, pwede na siyang mag-proceed sa pagtawag ng function. Yan. So, pag nira natin, ayaw nga pala kailangan except. Else kasi dapat. Yan. Wala 5. Ayan. So, makita niyo yung dalawang 3.0, it's because nilagay natin dito. Nagtawag rin tayo ulit. So, in essence, normal lang. Or wala siyang gagawin. It will continue to execute. Kung wala namang error, hindi siya maglalabas ng you cannot divide by 0. O kung gusto nyo, ilagay na natin para hindi kayo malito. The result or the quotient is given above. Ayan natin. 15 divided by 6, for example. So, in-enter natin. Yan. 2.5 the quotient is given above. So, yan yung paggamit ng try, except, and else. Now, yung finally is essentially, mag-proceed lang siya sa next line of code. Parang ang ibig sabihin ng finally siya sa Tagalog, tapos na. Proceed na tayo sa next line of code. So, may error man o wala, lalabas yung code sa finally, ha? Testingan natin. So, una, walang error. Lalabas sa try except has finished. Pangalawa, may error. The try except has finished. So, ganyan. Now, if hindi nyo alam, class, kung ano yung possible cause ng error, no, pwedeng wag nyo nang pangalanan yung error. Lagyan nyo lang yung except. Ganyan. So, ang problema nito, dahil hindi nyo in-specify kung ano yung error, any error that will be executed, lalabas you cannot divide by 0. Or any error na lalabas. Sige, sampulan natin ha. Rather the number, ilagay ko dito ay word. So, alam natin bawal tayo mag-divide ng word, diba? Pero lalabas dyan, you cannot divide by 0. So, kapag wala ka, hindi nyo nilagay specific na possible error, yung code sa except natin, yun ang mag-execute sa lahat ng possible error. Ang error kasi dyan is, you inputted string rather than integer or float. Diba? Yun dapat yung error. So, if you're not sure kung ano yung possible error na input ni user, dun yun na gamitin yung general word for error, invalid value. Enter a number. O, yan, diba? So, salo na yan lahat kahit ipasok pa ni user na percent sign dyan, no? Ma-considered pa rin, maging general pa rin yung response natin. Invalid value, enter a number. Yan. So, yan yung leeway para if ever hindi mo alam yung specific error na matuthrow, pwede mong gumawa na lang ng prompt kay user for in a general way na invalid kahit invalid yung value na in-enter niya, you want the user to enter a specific number. So, yan yung concept ng ating exception handling.